Welcome everybody to the TM Nerdy and Biggie Shack Hot Five Commandments. I am the immortal Biggie Shack. That's TM Nerdy. How's TM doing this week?
I'm doing all right. Not been relaxing. Not away from all social media. I got rid of Discord, or not Discord, but Instagram. I no longer have Instagram
All together?
altogether. You go check.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I might.
deactivated it.
All right. Cool. I've been messaging you through Gmail, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so start off our list. We got Knight Rider #1. Uh, Big Gil Kane cover. I'm a big fan of Gil Kane. If y'all haven't figured that out yet, this is a $10-$20 book. You can get this real easy. Hey man, if you can't afford the other Gil Kane Ghost Rider one, you can get the Knight Rider #1. Now there is a Silver Age Ghost Rider #1 done by Don Heck, but or no, not Don Heck. Excuse me, Dick Ayers. But yeah, Knight Rider #1, guys. I say go get them while you can, dude. Go get them while you can. All right. There we go. And the next book on my list. Um, hmm. Yeah, we'll do it this way. No big deal. What up, Benny, John, GT, Lyle? Good to see you guys. So we're going to show Amazing Adventures featuring the Beast. This is the first time the Beast has blue hair. And it's the first Griffin, I believe. Yep. Another Mr. Gil Kane cover. So for me, I am Gil Kane heavy anymore. And the X-Men, we've been specking on X-Men. This is possibly the greatest enhancement of character in all of the X-Men. Like him getting fur and getting blue fur and really developed this character a lot. So I am going to try to get these books. And don't be surprised if it don't hit the list. Don't be surprised. Big Gil Kane, Daddy Kane. That's right, Joffrey. Joffrey knows what's up. All right. Let's get to the next book. What does that bring us for the next book? This might not surprise somebody. Sure don't surprise me. Another Gil Kane book. The first ever for the Gray Fur Amazing Adventures 11. Look at that Gil Kane signature down there. Beautiful. Black cover, portrait cover, gray fur beast, dude. There probably isn't a lot of gray fur beasts. And I was talking to my buddy Hoodad, and he was saying, you know, sometimes Marvel just likes the gray collar when they do this kind of stuff, right? They did the gray Hawk, turned them green. They did the gray beast, turned them blue. Yeah, I really like this book a lot. And I want it. I like it. I want it. I got to have it. So I'm suggesting it. Now, the next two books, those three books are kind of like collector's books. Like just trying to get you some books that collectors like. Now, the next two, little spice of speculation in there with the MCU and the medias and all that shit. Right, guys? All right, so this one I dug up myself, my own little special recipe for y'all. This right here, I believe, you know, I don't hold me to a coal of fire or some shit, but I believe, can y'all see it right? Yeah, I think y'all can see it. This is the first time that Thor met Deadpool. Okay. Deadpool 37 from the 1997 series. This is 2000, I believe. we all saw what happened in Deadpool, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Thor's crying, and Deadpool, and blah 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 blah. This might be a thing. It might be a thing. Grab it if you can. I'm at this point. I'm Deadpool first meetups is something I'm into. So I like to know. I've speculated on Hulk and Deadpool before. I'm taking it to the Thor now. You know. All right, there it is. Next book on thy list. This is probably my favorite book. On the list this week for myself, we are going to go with the first Arkham Asylum. Okay. Now I know there's the new book Arkham that came out. Bye bye bye. I promise y'all, I didn't know nothing about that before I picked this book. I had a vibe. I'm already proving myself right just with that book coming out. I feel like drawing attention to Arkham, but Arkham's always part of Batman and Detective. I forget what year this is, but it is Batman 258. It's a 100 pager, 60 center. I believe it's like 79 or 80. And this issue, you get the Arkham Asylum, guys. $20. You can probably get you a copy. Not that big a deal, not too expensive. What up, Dr. Dank Dabs? What up?
I will add to this. In this issue, it does go by Arkham Hospital when it was first introduced, but then it goes by Arkham Asylum in later issues. So people get confused and think Arkham Asylum is in later issues. No, it's in this one, guys. It's just named Arkham Hospital in this, but later becomes Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, it's true. It is called the Arkham Hospital in this issue. I did see that. You're right. Yeah, man. It's funny. It's like I think it's 74. This came out.
Yeah.
And what a cool addition to the whole Batman universe. This Arkham Asylum, where all the baddies go. All right. Well, we are moving on over to my main man TM. Before we do, let's get a little. Let's drop some noise for our boy. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right. Let's get her going. All right. So you wanted one before the other. We will start with this one. Do-do-do-do-do. There you go. Oh, shit.
Oh no. All right. So all the books that I chose are all under $100. You can find this book for under $100, which is crazy to me. I've found a new appreciation for the Defenders. A new appreciation for the Defenders, thanks to Susie and Steppo for sending me Defenders books. I've been loving the covers, and that this is Marvel feature number 1, beautiful 25 center. This is the first team appearance of the Defenders, and there's no news of them ever coming out with the Defenders and that. I know Netflix tried to do the version of the Defenders way back when Netflix was doing like the Marvel TV shows. But this book is at an all-time low right now, so now is the time to buy it. If you guys want to get yourselves the first appearance of the Defenders, because I know the Defenders is a team that a lot of people love. A lot of people out there love it. I know Dan Delatorre loves it. I know Doc loves the team. This is the time to buy this book because it's super cheap right now. There's no speculation on it as of now. Who's to say that there won't be in the future? So buy it low when you can, and then if you want in the future, sell it high. But that's all your guys' choices and stuff. Whatever you do with your comics is none of my business.
Nice, nice.
All right. There is speculation on this book, and this book did go up a little bit. There is rare copies of this book as well. but there has been rumors that Four Kids Walk Into a Bank will be a movie for the last. I think it got like announced back in 2021, but now it's finally happening, guys. It's finally happening. There's not a lot of news yet about the movie coming out. I've been just kind of compiling movies that I'm excited for next year and going through movie lists. Came across this one. So, Four Kids Walk Into a Bank is actually coming out with a movie April 17th when it drops. If you're a fan of the book, go watch the movie. And that this book will go up, end up going up in price. So if you want to get it before it does, if you want to read it before it does, buy it now. Cheap. That's what we do here. We tell you guys, hey, buy these books while they're cheap and stuff because they're at an all-time low right now. And the book will go up in price. That's what speculation is. I'm guessing it will go up in price once we get closer to the movie and stuff because Liam Neeson's attached to this movie. Liam Neeson is going to be in this movie, so it's going to be a. Not saying like every movie Liam Neeson's in is big, but he's a pretty big actor, so having him in the movie won't hurt it a little at all. So, Four Kids Walk Into a Bank #1, written by Matthew Rosenberg. Definitely a good writer. I would just say read the book, but this is going to be a speculative book here come April. I guarantee you it'll make the Hot 10 list over on Comic Tom.
Nice, nice.
All right, so this has been on the list before, and I decided to bring it back to the list. Biggie brought this book a while back, like almost a good year ago. It's been quite a while, and that which brings me the perspective of how long him and I have actually been doing it together. He brought this bad boy here a while back. I'm bringing it again because, like I said, we bring you guys books that are super cheap, and this book is still super cheap. This is X-Men 185. This is Gambit as Death. First Gambit as Death, which we've all watched X-Men 97. We all know where it's going. X-Men 97 is coming back this summer. This book will be going up in price at that time. So, hey, buy it now instead of whenever the Hot 10 tells you to buy it and stuff, whenever it's at an all-time high. So it's super cheap right now. I'm surprised it's super cheap still. I am so surprised it's super cheap considering the rumors have been there for the last year for X-Men 97 and people were all speculating on Gambit coming back as Death. But this book still sits at like a $10 book, maybe even a $5 book at some eBay shops. At some shops as well, you can get this book for super cheap. So buy it now before it goes up in price this summer.
Yeah, you're gonna be kicking yourself when you see Gambit come back and he's one of the horsemen or the leader, probably. Who knows how they're gonna do it, but yeah. All right. Shit. There we go.
Next call, are you on the line?
I'm calling from the San Andreas State Penitentiary.
All I can hear, Biggie, all I can hear is your game.
Oh, hold on. It's a stupid radio. There we go. It's gone.
All right. And this next one is X-Men 116. The beautiful cover, the camel toe cover from Emma Frost, and the I don't know how that uniform is holding up in her breast area. Feels like nothing is like really connected to that, so it's kind of weird. But it's a beautiful cover done by Frank Quiley. This is the first time that Emma Frost gains new powers, and she gets the diamond skin. in this issue. This is the issue where she gets new powers. She gets the diamond skin, which we've saw in X-Men First Class and stuff, and we've seen in other things. But not only that, not only does she get cool new powers, but she also officially joins the X-Men in this issue. I know she's helped out the X-Men in previous issues, especially when she's become a mentor for the X-Men in Generation X, but she was never officially part of the team until this issue right here. And I feel like X-Men's going to end up getting rebooted. We've all seen the trailers leading up to Doomsday. I feel like Emma Frost will play a big part in the new regime of X-Men in the future. Not sure if we'll have like Xavier right away, but this is just me speculating on Emma Frost and that. I think she's a cool character. She's a cool stand-in for Professor Xavier and even Jean Grey at times. So I really think she's a good leader as well. So I think this book may go up in price, and it's super cheap. Guys, like it's super cheap. Find a lot of copies for like $4 or $5. It doesn't go for a lot of money considering that you have two good keys in this book. She gets new diamond skin. She joins the X-Men, which is huge.
Yeah. Killer book. Killer. What up, Tronco?
23 months. Now,
You alright, Tim?
yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. As I said, this is new X-Men 118. This issue here is actually tied to Emma Frost in that as there's three characters technically that their first appearance is this, and they were created due to the Weapon 14 program, 14, where they took Emma Frost's DNA and created clones of her in a way. And they ended up calling them the Stepford Cuckoos, which they're triplets who have the abilities that Emma Frost has with the psychic abilities and stuff, not the diamond skin and that, but the psychic abilities, and they're stronger when they are together, which is super cool. I love those characters and stuff. I first got introduced to them in a TV show called The Gifted, which was an X-Men show where the X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants fight. They have a big battle in New York, and an explosion happens, and now mutants are all being hunted down as criminals and stuff because they killed a bunch of people. So they were in that show, and it was cool seeing how they're dynamic and how they're connected to each other. So I just think they're really cool. They're really creepy, and that they're not like, they don't have like the sex appeal as Emma Frost, but you don't need sex appeal to be cool characters. And these are just cool, creepy characters, and having them potentially show up in the future would be pretty cool. Like in comics, even in the X-Men 97 show, I hope they potentially show up, as we did actually kind of get the progression of Emma Frost's abilities in the X-Men 97 show, where it was unlocked that she got the diamond skin, which we talked about in the previous book I showed. But this one is just so cool with those characters. It also has the first appearance of Angel Salvador, who we did see in X-Men First Class. I don't think she'll be coming back anytime soon, but still a cool character. And also the first appearance of Sarabella, who is like a mutant brain, which is kind of cool as well. So you get three first appearances in this. And like I said, this book is super, super cheap. You get it for $5, $6, even $10 some places. I was actually just looking on eBay just before this, in Canada, you can get a 9.8 for $50. And I'm like, you get 3 first appearances in this. The reason why I brought it was for the Stepford Cuckoos, but 3 first appearances in this for $50 and a 9.8. That is ridiculous. So definitely grab it while it's cheap and stuff. Cool Frank Quietly cover. You guys know me. I love Frank Quietly. So that is the list for me.
That's right. All right. Well, another successful Hot 5 Commandments. I had a good week this week. Thank you, TM, for joining. As always, great list. I just had a little thought run through my mind. That's the fun thing about doing this is you get to express yourself and share your ideas. And I'll save it for the next list, but I'll let you know when we get off here what I'm thinking. At Bleecker Street, funny, I was just thinking of you, buddy. Bleecker told me to mention X-Men 266 as a book. He was speculating might hit the list soon because he just got a first Gambit. So if Bleecker bought one, probably a good chance he's pretty sure that, or feeling pretty good about that book. So Bleecker wanted me to bring that up, and I thought I'd do that.
Yeah, Gambit's gonna be is gonna be in Avengers Doomsday, so he's getting pretty big and stuff. I feel like Gambit, one of the characters that might not actually die in Avengers Doomsday, might make it over to Secret Wars and stuff, being the only X-Men character, because he technically wasn't part of the X-Men from the old regime and stuff, because that movie was always with Channing Tatum, it was always up in the air. Like, it was in production, it was in development and never got made. That's why the whole joke was there in Deadpool Wolverine. Now he's coming back in Doomsday to play a less jokey character in Deadpool and Wolverine, and he's going to be actually a more serious of a character. We're going to see a tonal shift in Channing Tatum's portrayal of Gambit in Doomsday. So he might actually make it into Secret Wars. Not to say like he'll make it past Secret Wars, but I feel like he might actually make it to Secret Wars out of the X-Men crew that we see in Doomsday.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give y'all a little clue. This is for my my buddies that might be able to do something with this. So I was just perusing, thinking about Defenders issue 84. I went and looked at it, and then it clicked. I was like, damn, that could be good. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not telling y'all nothing else. We're gonna get on out of here. This has been TM Nerdy and Biggie Shack's Hot 5 Commandments. I am the immortal Biggie Shack. This has been the network. If you don't like the network, I got 2 words for you. Fuck you, dude. So we're out of here, man. Hashtag enjoy.
Biggie. Biggie.